I'm going to stand right here because I don't want to hide behind the podium. Only 3 years ago, I attended my first Terry banquet. At that time, I wondered why the foundation needed to notify us that attendance at this function is mandatory. What college student, being sound of mind and body, would turn down delicious free food? Please, keep sending me an invitation every year. I'll come. I enjoy the banquets and the picnics and everything else with food, and the Terry Scholar meetings, which also have food. Joining in these activities gives me a sense of belonging, like I'm a part of an extended family whose members care about my dreams and my plans, my wants, my needs, my accomplishments, and my crises. That's the great benefit of receiving a scholarship from the Terry Foundation, because money didn't just get tossed at us like scraps thrown to cats begging at the door. No, Mr. and Mrs. Terry invited us inside. They provided us with shelter, sustenance, and support to see us through 4 years of college. Plus, a Terry shoulder is waiting for us whenever we're homesick, car sick, love sick, sick with the flu. I got it this semester. Sick of classes, or even seasick from floating down the river all afternoon. Happened once. So freshmen, this is addressed to you now. Part of my advice to you would be to relish the camaraderie whenever you can. Also, as long as you're here at Texas State, make your Terry family proud by concentrating on the 4 R's: reading, writing, arithmetic, and remembering. Now, I know you learned about the 3 R's before coming to college. And I hope that you also learned that writing and arithmetic don't really start with the letter R. However, let me expand upon what you already know. At Texas State, reading goes beyond textbook assignments. It extends to posters and signs around campus. Be aware of your surroundings. I'm not usually. Read everything you see. That way you'll discover free lunch at the Catholic Student Center on Tuesday, free lunch at the Baptist Student Center on Wednesday, free supper at the United Campus Ministry Building on Wednesday. I go to church a lot, as you know. Free pizza at poetry readings, free popcorn and drinks at free movies, free t-shirts, free books, free samples. You get the idea. As for writing, start those research papers early. Unlike me, equally important, carry a notebook everywhere and write down the names and numbers of people in high places. Now, I struggle with names, so don't be offended if I forget yours, and I probably will. But in my wallet are the names and numbers of people in the Financial Aid and Scholarships Office, in the Office of Disability Services, in the departments for my major and minor, in the Provost's office, in the Student Health Center, in the University Police Department, in parking services, and in the facilities office in case the darn elevator breaks down, stranding me on the top floor of JCK tonight. Butterfingers. There we go. On to arithmetic. Some of you might not feel comfortable with upper level math. I am. If you're stuck on homework, email me and I'll try to help you out. But as far as personal finances go, you must keep track of your own spending. I won't balance checkbooks for you because I can hardly balance my own. I know the vendors in the quad and the stores at the mall have some cool merchandise. Still, don't go into debt buying all kinds of stuff just because. Through the generosity of the Terry Foundation, you don't have to worry about paying for college expenses. The rule is, if you want something, but you don't have the money, don't buy it. Finally, consider the 4th and final R, and probably the most important, remembering. Some of you might think I'm referring to the memorization of facts for tomorrow's test, a test which you can't get off your mind while someone is up here giving a speech. Well, that's important if Texas State scholars are to maintain their lead with the highest GPA in the Terry group. Let's hear it. But the remembering I'm talking about has to do with acknowledging the assistance you've received to get to this point in life. Don't forget the people who made it all possible. Remember to show your appreciation. In my case, I want to say thanks to my father for seeing potential in me from day one. Thanks to Mom for putting her career on hold to be my chauffeur and gopher at college, and for making some great cookies for Terry meetings. She is the cookie goddess. Thanks to Gomez for coming to all my award ceremonies and my graduation. Thanks to everyone at the Terry Foundation for sending me emails and letters to encourage and congratulate me. And many thanks to Mr. and Mrs. Terry for picking up my college tab. I feel so blessed. Because of their generosity, I've been able to concentrate on my studies, finish my bachelor's degree early, and start on my master's this semester. In the future, God willing, I'll help others as they've helped me.